Hello everyone and welcome back to the Warrior Madness channel. I am the maddest warrior around, and today we got another deals video for you. There are 3 deals running right now on the PlayStation Store, and we're going to start off with the essential picks, which is a ton, but these are around 10 games that I'd recommend from there. It seems like a nice number. First one's Deathloop, 60% off for £24. Now, if you missed out, this is a great price to pick it up at, but if you are a PlayStation Plus Extra subscriber, you can get it at no extra cost, so bear that in mind. Spider-Man Game of the Year is 60% off for £18. If I'm not mistaken, that is an extra game as well, so do with that as you wish. Both them games I have actually not played yet, so I might actually pick one of them up because I'm an extra subscriber. The Technomancer, which is an underrated game. It's not one of the better games out there, but it is worth at least going through, I'd say, once. And that is 80% off for £1.80. I keep an eye on spiders because I've enjoyed playing a lot of their games, even though they have been a bit buggy. Then we have Dishonored 2 at 80% off for £3.20. What more can I say about Dishonored 2 that has not already been said? If you enjoyed Dishonored 1, you will enjoy Dishonored 2. And that reminds me that Dishonored 1 is also on sale. So I'd play the first one before the second one. That's just me. Rainbow Skies is next. It's the follow-up to Rainbow Moon. Whether or not they're both in the same universe or not, I don't know. But I did enjoy my time with Rainbow Moon, so I'll be picking this up. It is 80% off for £4.40. Borderlands 3 is 80% off for £12. Now with Borderlands 3, it is not as good as Borderlands 2, but it is still a very good game. The only downside I'll say to the game is the villains. The first one, you really didn't have a villain. It was a corporation, and the one that was chasing you throughout it, well, sorry, it's sticky end without even fighting you. So the second one was Handsome Jack, one of the best villains in games to date, my opinion. And the third one was Calypso Twins, and they are just annoying, but it is still a very good game, so I will recommend it for this price. Soul Calibur 6 at 85% off for £12 as well. Soul Calibur 6, one of the better fighting games out there. For me, it is Tekken number 1, Soul Calibur number 2, and then I enjoy a couple of the indie games. I'm not really that big into Street Fighter, but I don't do the online anymore because, well, people go on it all day, every day, and they can kick my ass. But other than that, I do look at the trophies and see which ones are online and if I can do them or not. And I actually can get all the trophies on Tekken 7 now. But Soul Calibur 6 is still highly rated. Then there's the Spyro Reignited Trilogy at 65% off for £12.25. Spyro is a good franchise. Spyro Reignited Trilogy is the first 3 games done by Insomniac Games, remastered under Activision, and they did a very good job. The only problem with this being is you might not see another Spyro on the PlayStation console. So if you want to support 3 great games, pick it up. But if you don't want to support them now that they're no longer going to be available on PlayStation, then that's up to you. We have One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 at 80% off for £14. I will recommend any Warriors game whenever they go on sale, because they don't go on sale that often. Well, the Dynasty and Samurai part of it, pretty sure the others go on sale on, well, not regularly, but more than they do. But this is the 4th installment, and I don't think you need to play the other one. I wouldn't say you do. But if you're into Warriors games and you never picked them up, I would recommend picking this one up, no questions asked. And then you have the Outer Worlds at 67% off for $16.50. Now, the Outer Worlds was a fantastic game done by Obsidian, and then they got scooped up by Microsoft as well. So I'd say the same thing as the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Excellent game. I would recommend it, but it's up to you where you want to put your money, I suppose, at the end of the day. Now, they're the games I would recommend from the essential picks. Now we move on to the games under £20, where we have The Last Guardian at 60% off for £12. The Last Guardian is the follow-up, the team behind the original Shadow of Colossus. It was meant to come out a long time ago and came out 2016, I think. People were disappointed, but I'm saying for £12, probably be a good pickup. Rogue Trooper at 90% off for £2. What can I say? You're getting a great game at a low price. I have played it. I haven't completed it. Need to recommend that. Not recommend. Actually complete it. But yeah, for £2, can't go wrong with that one. Fallen Legion, Sins of an Empire, 85% off for £2.40. I've started playing one of the Fallen Legion games, and I'm enjoying it, which is why I'm recommending another one here. I don't really know why I put this, probably because it was a cheap price, but Garfield Kart Furious Racing is 90% off for £2.50. If you want a kart game, go for it. Metal Gear Solid 5, the Definitive Edition, which is Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, both of them, at 80% off for $3.20. If you've not played them, give it a go. Don't know. If you've not played any of the Metal Gear 5 anyway, pick it up. It'll be well worth it, and you definitely get your money's worth there. There's Dragon's Crown Pro, 80% off for £5. This is a game I've wanted to play for a while, and at this price I am thinking about picking it up, though I might not, because I have to budget my money now, and I have picked up quite a bit for these this week. And when I've completed them and got my money next week, might be a different question. But for now, I'm passing on it. But it is a game at that price that had me going, should I pick it up? And then you have Valkyria Chronicles 4. I think it was in one of my last videos where Revolution was there, and I said you can help pick it up or not. But 4 was basically them getting back on track. It's 70% off for $7.50, which is, well, a good deal for one of the better games out there. And the last game in the Games Under 20 is Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year, 80% off for $9.60. Now, Shadow of Mordor, great game. Shadow of War, great game. I think they're both on sale. The only reason why I'm recommending this one and not the other one is because I'd recommend people to play, well, Shadow of Mordor before Shadow of War. The team that made these have now made a Wonder Woman game with the same Nemesis system. So I'm curious how that's going to work, or even if it's going to work in a Wonder Woman game. But at $9.60 for the base game and all the DLCs that came out, highly recommend that. And then we have the Square Enix sale, I'm going to call it that. These first 2 games I actually picked up. The first one was free with extra, and the second one's dirt cheap. The rest of them I'm kind of passing on because they're a bit on, well, even though they're great deals, it's a bit on the expensive side for what I've got to spend at the minute. So, but you have Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody at 60% off for $13.20. Now I started playing this, and when the Chocobo speaks, my little girl giggles her head off. So I found some entertainment for her at least. It is a pretty decent game. It's just not one of the big Final Fantasy games, which I think a lot of people weren't happy about at release. But it is a fairly good game. I've not got that far into it, but I would recommend that. Then there's Fear Effect Sedna, 90% off for $160. Like I said, cheap, and it looks like a game that I'll be interested in. So I thought, why not? Picked it up, and I've not had time to play it yet, so I can't talk much about it, but that's there. Then I saw a game on the Black Fall, 70% off for $360. It looked interesting more than anything, so I might pick that one up because it's only $360. Quite cheap compared. There is Children of Zodiacus, 70% off, $450. Don't know much about this one either, but when I was looking at the trailer I thought, looks alright, I'll recommend it to people. If anyone's played that, let us know what it's like in the comments, because yeah, I want to know. Life is Strange True Colors Deluxe Edition. I don't know what you get with this, but Life is Strange True Colors got reviewed pretty well. not really into episodic games, but this, if I got it correct here, it all came out at once. It's not really episodic then, but you can get that for 50% off for $27.50. There's Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2. I have 1, I don't have 2. Enjoyed 1, so which the only reason why I'm recommending 2. I hear there's an annoying tutorial or something at the beginning which bugged a lot of people, but let's see if it bothers me. You can get Dragon Quest Builders 2 40% off for £27. And then we have Outriders. You have the base game 50% off for $22.50. You have the expansion standalone 25% off for $24.74. And if you want to get both together, it's 25% off the $41.24. Which, looking at it, you're basically saving around £6 if you get both. But if you just want to try the game out, just get the standalone base game and see if you enjoy it. That'll be my recommendation. At release, people were complaining because there was nothing to do at the end, and that seems to be a trend on a lot of live services at the minute. To get the gameplay alright, but you get to the end and then there's nothing for you to do. So if they can work on that, that'd be great. But it's not full price, it's 50% off. I think it came out at £60, so it must have dropped its original price and then gone on sale. But that seems like a good deal to me for anyone with a higher budget than me. But they are the games that I am recommending from the free sales that are happening now. Check back in 2 weeks and I'll probably have another video going over some more deals. But I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.